quiet all of a sudden, like timer goes down and everybody's
Okay, we can get started now. Mr. Dice is here.
now we can start. Sorry, we're waiting for the grand poopah. So.
Poopah?
Oh, wait, I'm with you.
The grand poopah? You know, the chrysalis coming out of the shell.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the May Roundtable for Gateway District and Simon Kenton Council. It's exciting to see everybody here. We have a fun night planned. A lot of songs and skits and campfire programs. I can't wait to see Shay do her song that she has prepared for us this evening. It's gonna be a good time. So let's go ahead and start with the opening. Will you please rise? Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Scout salute. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Scout sign. Join me in the Scout oath. On my honor,
I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Scout law.
A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Outdoor code.
As an American, I will do my best to be clean in my outdoor manners, be careful of fire, be considerate in the outdoors, and be conservation-minded.
2. Have a seat. All right, we'll go ahead and get started on some announcements. Amy's not here. What? Dave, you want to talk about your stuff, and then Jeff, you're on deck. Dave. You did say you wanted to come up, right, Jeff?
Sure, why not?
All right, cool. And here's the X. Okay. I didn't take it out from last month.
Again?
Oh,
Okay, hi, I'm David Campbell. I'm the Gateway District Activities Chair. And this weekend is our Camp Lazarus Centennial Celebration. Yeah. And I know for some of you, you can't wait till Sunday night.
You got that right.
So, just a couple of points since there have been a lot of questions about it. Camping for Gateway District is at the West Activities Field. There is no driving back to it from the main gate, so please do not enter the main gate. You will get turned away. There are directions that have been sent out to at least one adult leader for all those that are registered. And please make sure that you go to the West Activity Field gate. Trailer camping will be within the West Activity Field. Then car camping will be at Outpost Field, which is just south of it, easy walking distance to West Activities Field. There are 2 shelters. One is going to be used by staff as a headquarters. The other one is going to be a community shelter house. If we have any problems, we may kick everybody out. I'm sorry. So we have 10 units camping, so try to share the shelter house. Other than that, we will also be having 8 p.m. on Saturday instead of the OA call-out. We will be having an OA ice cream social, and that will be at the Exchange Lodge. So again, that information was sent out to at least one adult leader who are troop registered. Secondly, if you haven't noticed over there, we have a new paper.
Ooh.
Colorful.
Special.
This right here has our 5-year calendar for Gateway District activities, including our Klondikes this next January. That's going to be all about high-tech drones, robotics, and that much fun. And if you are a fancy-dancy traditionalist, you might notice down here for 2027 spring, there's this little thing called the turtle. I don't know why people like that, other than there's 800 plus people that attend. So that way you can plan for your campouts with your troop and have that information out for you. Thank you.
Jeff, you're up. Shay, you're on deck.
Where's my X? Where's the X? Where's the X? There it is. Cool, thank you. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mr.
Wallace. Wow, nice. Last time I was up here, I was asked a question and I didn't have a good answer, and I wanted to follow up on it to make sure that I got the proper answer out. As we know, on the new Eagle application, there are 4 names for letters of recommendation. If you go back to the guide to advancement, it says must list names and contacts for 4 people who are willing to serve as references. These may be scout leaders, teachers, employers, coaches, other scouts. Parents and other relatives are strongly discouraged from serving as references. The current unit leader and committee chair are not eligible to serve as references. Their signature on the application is their endorsement. Now, as I said last time, I know of 3 or 4 scoutmasters who are going to write a letter, and I have no problem getting 5 or 6 letters. That's great. What I ask is, do not put their name down as one of the 4. Make sure the 4 names are what we need to get to. That way, when it gets down to national, there are no red flags. But if a scoutmaster decides he wants to write a letter, sure, we'll be happy to write another letter. We never have an issue with that one. Second thing, real quick, who in here is a merit badge counselor? Very nice. Thank you all for your service. One thing to remind you and remind everybody, the merit badge program is decided and blessed and written by people a higher pay grade than us. It is our job to provide the program. It is not within our power, within our decisions, with anything of us to modify, add, delete, change the requirements. They are what they are written. That is the program we have to put on. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeff. I guess Shay won't come up, so I'll go. Kurt, you're up. She said she had something. Kurt, you're on deck. Yeah, just let you know. So I am here to promote Wood Badge. Who's been to Wood Badge? Yay, Wood Badge. All right. So currently, right now for the fall course, we have 22 spots left. So they're starting to fill up. So if you would like to go, or you know someone that wants to go, now is the time to start signing up. Those dates for that course is August 8th through the 10th. September 6th through the 7th is the second weekend. It is a advanced leadership course that is basically really good. The fact that, again, I told the story before, my wife's doing her MBA, and she's like, I hate you, because everything you've told me is in this MBA course that I'm paying $15,000 for. So please come do it. It incorporates your scouting as well inside of it, and it's a lot of fun, and you do make long-term friends in this program. So highly recommend it. Yes, Chris?
What were the dates of the course weekends you said?
Yep, August 8th through 10th, and September 6th and 7th. So one's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the second weekend is Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. I had the second weekend is August 22nd to 24th.
Better not. Should be this. Yeah, should be this one.
Okay.
September.
August 8th through 10th, September 6th and 7th.
You're more than welcome to show up on that weekend, but it doesn't mean anything's gonna happen.
Is the site wrong?
I got a text from the scoutmaster from the course, that's why.
Oh.
So maybe he gave me the wrong date.
Oh.
IOLS is that weekend, I heard, so.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go both programs now. You got plenty of time. So, hey, thanks, Kurt, you're up. Thanks.
As we all say in scouting, we all wear many hats. I am now a properties committee member for Lazarus. So everybody that came out to help prep for the 100th year, I appreciate it immensely. However, we seem to be forgetting that we also have another camp that needs a lot of TLC, Camp Falling Rock. They're getting ready for their summer camp season. And I would really like to see the Gateway people really give Daybreak a little bit of a boost and go out on Worker Bee weekend. We happen to have a weekend coming up here, but it's not actually a weekend, it's only a one-day deal. It happens to be, I believe, May 11th, which is the Saturday before Mother's Day. Come on out, give a little bit of time. You can't, sir, wrong date? May 10th. 10th is a Saturday. Anyway, May 10th. Come on out, give a little bit of support to Camp Falling Rock. Everybody loves Ranger Roy. Ranger Roy loves everybody and would do anything for you. If you want to register for the worker bee, if you can contact Missy Kay, Roy's wife, she can get you the link to get you signed up for worker bee. We would like to see over 100 people out there on Saturday. It's doable. We did it for Lazarus. Let's do it for Falling Rock. Thank you.
Is there anybody else that had announcements? Chris, did you have anything? Usually you have a lot of wisdom. I just didn't know if you wanted to.
Just a big giant thank you for everybody who participated in Day of Giving.
Awesome.
Nice, good job.
Good job. Good job. Pete still said no. He doesn't want to come up anymore. He's done. Hey, Dave, did you have anything?
Hey, we're around 100 next week. We have our committee. We have the commission meeting at 6:30, and we have the committee meeting at 7. And it's our last one, Shay, like committee meeting until
August.
Meeting commissioners. We're not. We're going to try to meet in June, like the second Thursday. So 8 hour and a half.
Sweet. Anybody else? Going once, twice? All right. Sold. So one thing I want to ask, so has anybody been here at all roundtables? So August all the way through May. All of them.
That's awesome.
Denied. Dave, can you come up? Charles, can you come up? Shay, can you come up?
No, you said I was denied.
No, that was Kurt. It was like two for Kurt.
Yeah.
Two for Kurt.
So I really appreciate you guys being here. It's even difficult for me being here at all times. So it's funny because Charles was like, what's that black bead? I want to know what that black bead is. Like, I don't have all the beads. That's right. So I wanted to give you guys the black bead to show you guys were here each time. So. Thank you, appreciate it. So what we're going to do now, so tonight is all about fun. We're going to talk about campfire program, what happens during campfire. So I just kind of want to go through campfires and kind of like the whole, let's talk a little bit about safety, let's talk about how the campfire program should happen. So let's talk about safety. As a whole, Scouts BSA, you should not be using anything to help ignite that fire, like maybe white gasoline. No color changers should be used inside those fires. I know all the fun things. Huh?
Weed torches are also not allowed.
Weed torches?
Yeah.
I've never heard that thing
You know
before.
those things that they like you can use to like kill the weeds in the crack?
Oh, yeah, like a brush burner.
Yeah.
I didn't even know some people did that.
That's how I started mine at the campground. It's great.
Yeah.
It's fast.
Please don't take those to camp.
So don't use weed killer, weed burner.
Torches.
It's hooked to a propane tank and it big flame.
Oh, that thing.
It's like a 3-foot wand.
Got it. I thought it was like weed killer. I was like, that sounds really bad to be putting weed killer on a fire.
Roundup.
Light it up.
Roundup. No, don't use that either.
It starts the fire very fast.
Yeah, no projectiles that should go into the fire, right? So it's just a safety all the way around for the scouts. Make sure it's contained as much as possible. A lot of troops like to build, huge fires. Well, when you guys start to burn, like they eventually fall. So be careful with those. And of course, at the very end, make sure you always put out your campfire. Make sure everything's out. Make sure if you did dispose of any, had a flag ceremony, make sure you retrieve anything that's still left in that fire. Make sure you take that out as well. So let's talk about campfire program. Who has a really good idea about campfire program? Like, how would you run a campfire program? There should be like a hill that kind of goes up and then comes back down, right? So, like, how would you start out a campfire?
Fast and fierce.
Make the scouts do it 100%.
This guy just went to Blue. He probably got lots of great ideas.
Oh, yeah, the blue train right here. Let's hear it.
You start out with sugar first. Get that out of the way so that they're dying down at the end of the fire.
Oh, you don't get them sugared up before?
Bougie s'mores?
Right off the get. S'mores right off, if you wait till the
S'mores
end,
right off the bat.
it's hard to get them to sleep later.
Hard to get
so.
them to sleep. All right, yeah. So you want to start out like get everybody energized. You really want to build, and the whole point is that that fire should be going and roaring by the time you guys get to that top end of that program. So that will be a lot of funny run-ons. It might be some really great songs or skits. So you really build up to like an apex of what that campfire is going to be. And then you slowly start bringing it down with some other skits that might be slower, maybe some different songs. Then eventually like a story, or we're going to end it tonight in a song. It's just something to kind of bring them all kind of back down, let the fire go out, and then everybody can go back to their campsites. So that's how a campfire program should be run when you're out there. There are some awesome tools that you can actually download as PDF, and it tells you everything you should put inside your campfire program. You can put it in there, you can write on it. Highly recommend it. It just, especially for scouts that are trying to do it, Scouts BSA side, they're trying to run a program for themselves, print one out, bring it with you to campfire for that weekend. Say, hey, go ahead and fill this out, who's gonna MC it, and then go around all the patrols and get them to sign up for different skits and songs. Cool, any questions? That's the long and skinny of it. I don't wanna bore you guys with campfire. We've been in a lot of them. I've seen some awesome ones. I've seen one last year from Kurt at their closing campfire that I almost died laughing so hard, so I don't know how he's gonna top it this year, but I'm sure he will. Yes, Kurt?
For campfire programs, especially on the Scouting America side, for the young adults, communication merit badge. Perfect opportunity for them to work on their merit badge because they have to do some form of emceeing or presentation, and the campfire is the greatest thing for them to work on.
Absolutely, good point, thank you, Kurt. Yes?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So in my troop, we've typically left it completely up to the scouts about the structure and
Yeah.
everything. So can you talk a little more about like the framework and how you give the scouts like, here's like the template of a
Yeah.
program and you guys run with that within this framework?
Yeah. So typically what you do is whoever's emceeing it, you want to find out what skit those are, or what songs they're doing. You want to layer them in there, like not all songs, not all skits, repackaging songs. And then you'll find some scouts, we have them at Troop 148, that are super rambunctious, and they will go over the top. Those are the people you probably want to put at like where you're trying to apex that campfire. So there's really no like, hey, you can't do these type of skits. It's more or less like you know how they're building up. Your scouts that are probably new, bring them up earlier on, or bring a really old scout up, have them show how it's done, and then get them comfortable and put the younger scouts on, because the older ones are going to go over the top.
Okay, so as a scoutmaster, assistant scoutmaster would like sit down with the MC and guide them
Yeah,
through making
absolutely.
some suggestions?
Just
about
make
how
some
to-
suggestions, because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we have all heard of just about every skit, and every song out there, and we can pretty much know, like, yeah, like, this is potty humor, probably shouldn't be talking about this. Hey, like, this is, potentially hazing, we shouldn't be doing this one. So just having them approve that would be an ideal situation. Yes, sir?
What's the maximum time limit on a skit? Does BSA have anything on that?
I don't think there's anything on BSA that says how long it is. If you want to impose one on your unit, you can say whatever it is.
Oh, I will.
I don't think anybody should go over like 5 minutes for a skit. I think that's really long.
Be War and Peace.
So,
I've heard some, yeah.
so and again, it brings up a really good question. Like if you feel like, hey, something's going sideways, and you don't feel like, hey, this is probably going not the right direction it should be going, you can yell tree check, and everybody goes, grabs a tree and touches it, kind of to help distract it, and maybe coach that scout to say, hey, like, this is what you should do next, or hey, not appropriate or whatever, and then you can get back on with it, so everybody's kind of distracted of what's really happening, like, on stage. Any other questions? Is that a good answer? I really don't.
That's the best answer I could have gotten.
Don't take it to the law, like that's. Any other questions? So when we sent out the invite, there was a link to like different skits and songs. Everybody has smartphones here because like we're actually in town. I'm gonna put it up on the screen here, a QR code, so you can scan it. And someone was asking, who the heck was asking me about this? It was Pete, wasn't it? He asked me about the song and skit book that was online. So it was actually a wood badge ticket from Gina Stricker. She put it all together, and it's awesome. We have it uploaded. We keep it here. It's always on the drive. It's always available. So if you want to use it, go for it. It has a lot of things on there, and Pete's like, there's actually a couple of them there I didn't hear about before. So please use it if you want. If you want to use something different. So get into groups of like, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, however you want to get. And then we'll do a campfire program, and then we'll close it out, and then do Scout Master Minute after that. So we'll give you guys like 10 minutes to kind of figure out how you guys want to do your skits. Be unique. Shay has it already. Huh?
How are we breaking for the group? Sorry, I was trying to find that.
Just groups of 4.
4?
4 or 5. If you feel like, hey, I need a lot more, then you can get a lot more. Like, we're probably gonna recruit like 15 people. So, but Shay said she has her song ready to go. She's gonna sing it solo. So, as she's walking out, leaving, right? Sweet. All right, so I'll give you guys a couple minutes, and I'll put that QR code up here.
You already saw the
And when you guys have your topic, let me know and I'll write it down.
Because I said, oh, you could have seen something, and we could change the Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Run out. Run away. Super
Over by the John's Camp Song, because they're not doing the water. They're going to have to set aside their whole. Once you get started, you'll fly.
I agree. I 100% agree.
I mean,
The fact that you guys stood up like you're serious.
I'm all for this. But I also don't want to discourage that. And Greg, what do you want to call that? The old school, or do you like it?
the old,
OG? I thought we called it the OG.
My first summer camp in 1966, they were singing this. So, and it was hard, when I left in 2010, they were singing old timers. How about we remember that back in the late 50s, early 60s? That's the thing too. 2019 went up their summer camp. So I was looking at it, so I went, trying to bring the song back to them again. And they weren't celebrating the 100th anniversary of Lincoln County Council. because it was 1919, and, oh, no, it's just like, see this patch here? It's from 1969 for the 50th anniversary of the Gateway District. Look at that.
Fish and wildlife management.
These are there's a whole bunch of them.
What's that's why I asked you, I was like, those are what PTA is. PTA, something. Yeah, probably that's something. Is it TBA and they just didn't, it's just flipped? I bet that's it. I bet it's TBA, to be announced. Like that was part of his project.
So many acronyms for my job, I just can't retire from.
Yeah, just like money to develop it. I think developer fish. But it was a tank rock from the aquarium. So I don't know what the heck, but I feel like taking it back in there and being like, yeah, it's kill our fish. Yeah. So how long has it been, 30 days?
These two lines here, I am not sure, but I can remember most of it, except these two lines, so I put something together, that sounds good. Mike, you guys catch your skits?
There you go. Nice, what are you guys doing? All right. What kind of trail is it? But I think that's like kind of recurring one, where they go like that section of the trail on that trail. And they clean it up and do other stuff with them.
Yeah, I have.
You change them like.
Yeah, I have
everywhere.
them in my pocket.
Put them in your pocket.
Maybe some. I just took the Klondike one off. That one's from summer camp.
And that was cheap. I can't fall.
This was there is one that you'll get for 18. I don't have that one.
I apologize, I've not met you before. Where are you from?
Really?
Really? Awesome, where from?
It's just full of patches.
Whoa, that's a little bit of a move.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like, oh, I'm retired Ohio University. Really? In what? What were you a professor in? Wow. When I retired, Arizona? Yeah?
So you're coming out of court at some time.
The kids have orthodonts, buffaloes.
Well, I'm coming back.
I still do the history. Or you could change the antelope at dinner. Well, this is Cub Scout leadership.
Did you ever talk to them?
Which you'll be eligible for that.
We have a daughter. Alright, come back by her. So what we could do is.
Board is right
My first job teaching. Yeah.
I list this. I always can't back remember.
Wow, there you go. Athens Hospital, that's all you can go to.
He's got, they've got these great courses they have on there, they have big sale on some, I guess, where we got a whole bunch of stuff in there, how they have their things on. The one I'm looking at, going through now, it's college professors around the country that do.
And I have not put the dam up there yet, I haven't gotten to
Break
it.
with the fall.
Eventually, then again, Mary hasn't put the dam on her short either.
So they're, everything, all the information, through the way Mary's up, you can get a book, you want to download something, and DVDs and books, so I'm just sure that's a download access, everything like that. So it's like that, and I'm trying to think the professor, she's from, I'm trying to think of Catholic University or New York, something like that. Maybe one guy.
Velcro,
Yeah,
put
and
the
in New
Velcro
York,
patch
and she's done one
on,
on
so you can peel
more.
and
Did I get your guys'?
Interesting, it's like 100 classes, but still.
Oh, you're gonna run on? Like doing one or whole bunch? One. Just one. So work with David, because he's doing like a whole bunch of them, so you might want to tap him and say, hey, like, hey, we do this one. Just work with him on it. Kind of.
That's all. I wrote a letter back and said you can't read it. We can do that. That's awesome. So do you want to help out with the Roundtable stuff? We have summertime in August is the best thing. We do our annual planning meetings. So if you want to walk with me to each of the meetings next year, that's the thing to go to. That's something that interests you. I think you might have some experience with some ideas about what might be good topics. Just saying. This was 70 years ago. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have the green one.
Around a lot. Well, hopefully what did you just get the QR code and sign in there? Awesome. At the end it asks, do you want to help out on the roundtable? Did you say yes or no? All right. Would that be something you'd be interested in? That was the one you were right?
Yeah, I just recently retired, and now I have free time to do all the projects that my job would give me 15 minutes to do, and take 3 or 4 hours.
Well, the only reason I'm definitely hyping up that first one, you don't do anything else the rest of the year.
When
It's just, it hasn't been set yet. We go to a local staff. But if, on that QR code, you scan it, you put your name and your troops, then at the very end, it said, hey, do you want to help out on it? Okay, that's fine. Anybody can help. But it's definitely a
Remind me of a gentleman who passed away, that I called 2 years ago this week.
Okay.
Gene passed, he was, involved when he was in the youth, the scouts, and then when he went to the army and stuff, came back out, his wife said, he was
Hey, when you do-
scouting longer than we've been married.
That's
And so, he is like a big trail,
yes.
getting people to do things as you.
So you mean all the way through? Yeah. Just sing that all the way through? And then, yes, absolutely. If you don't mind, I'd like to say, very passionate about it.
Do not believe so, sir.
Tonight, find some bands, get some kind of thing interesting.
So if you go through Madison County, you'll see people that are using it right by there.
Just like the car humming.
All the different people that are along the way.
Glad you say that.
In London itself, like Senior Center, they have a place to camp, in place for the camping stuff too.
All right, you feeling like 100% solid on all these skits and songs and other things that are happening? Shay said she's ready to go, even though says she's boycotting this. So disappointed, Shay. You ready?
The sign was up, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, got it, no problem. So welcome to the Gateway District Roundtable Campfire. We're looking to have a lot of fun this evening. So we're going to go ahead and get started off with a song with Eric's group for the Camp Falling Rock song.
It's going to be great, it's going to be the leader.
BJ, your group is up on deck. Oh, I should play the campfire. Whoops.
Summer of 1966 was my first year at summer camp at Camp Falling Rock, because I was in Troop 9 in Heath, and so I am highly familiar with it. When my son came into Scouts in 2010, we went to Falling Rock, and I said, "Where's the Camp Falling Rock song?" So I had to modify it slightly because of voice has been changed to Scouts. Oh, it's Camp Falling Rock, hey, Camp Falling Rock, to the Boy Scout camp, give a mighty cheer. Come, let us go, Scouts, you make us so, Scouts, come where the fun is always here. Climbing hills of towers, crossing fields of flowers, things that will live in your memory. Oh, it's Camp Falling Rock, hey, Camp Falling Rock, to the Boy Scout camp, give a mighty cheer. The music is from Percy Granger, an Australian composer from 1903, 1905. Country Garden is the song. And stuff. I've been trying to work with this and everything like that. And is Greg Shipley here or not? Okay. Because he, at that Zoom meeting we had a couple weeks ago, he was interested in this song.
Nice. Big hand, you guys are on. And Ron, your group are on deck.
Oh, I'm sitting on an invisible bench.
Hey Shelby, what are you doing?
I'm sitting on an invisible bench.
Hey, that looks like fun. Can I join you?
Yeah, please.
Hey guys, what are you up to? We're sitting on an invisible bench. May I join you? Sure, more the merrier.
What are you guys doing?
Sitting on an invisible bench.
I moved that like 2 weeks ago.
Oh!
David, what are you doing?
I'm looking for my pen.
What pen?
The pen I lost.
Where'd you lose it?
Over there.
The what? Yeah. Yep, it's you guys. And then Pete, you guys are on deck.
You ready?
We're ready.
Okay, I want everyone to stand up because this is a Do As I Do song.
This is a Do As I Do song.
It's also a Say As I Say song.
Say As I Say song.
We have three routines. Okay, who's heard of the Pizza Hut song? So whenever we say Pizza Hut, you're gonna make this like a pizza, right? Whenever we say, can you take a fried chicken? You're gonna make chicken. No, no, right? Whenever we say McDonald's, you're gonna do McDonald's, and then maybe some stuff thrown in. Work out, I don't know, 'cause I can remember it. Ready? We're gonna start slow. So, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut,
Pizza Hut.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut. Try that again. We're gonna get faster. You ready? Let's do it. Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. Ready? Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut.
Yo.
That laid an egg.
That's a hard act to follow.
What's wrong, man?
I bought a camouflage sleeping bag.
What's wrong with that?
I can't find it.
Nice. You guys were ready.
All right, so Pete, you guys are up. And Kurt, you're on deck.
Scouts want to learn how to identify animals.
I've got an app for that.
Hey, we're looking for a way to teach the scouts some knots.
Sure, I got an app for that too,
Cool, send it to me.
when I learn.
Hey, tonight the scouts want to learn about stars and constellations.
Well, I've got an app for that.
Oh, great.
Hey, we need to learn about identifying some plants.
Got an app for that.
Okay, cool.
Tonight, we're going to have a campfire, but we need a campfire program planner.
Well, I've got an app for that.
Okay.
Hey, the Scouts want to go on a 10-mile hike.
Oh, I've got a nap for that.
What are you doing? Why are you dragging the rope?
Have you ever tried how hard, or tried to push it?
You can't push a rope.
Sure you can.
Kurt.
This is a very special story just for Jerry. It's about a fish. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse and nothing particular of interest me on shore, I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the world. How much more would you like, Jerry?
I think your scout
5
time's
minutes.
up.
It is the way I have of driving off the speed and regulating the circulation.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that's great. Kurt Kimoto's like, I gotta read Moby Dick just for him. I wasn't gonna say read, Moby Dick chapters 1 through 3 will be the next bit, but. So before we, I'll have the last group come up and do the last part with Eric. But before we do that, I just want to talk about the hat. So Andy had it last. She couldn't be here tonight, but she added the wood badge medallion that's on it. She let us know, I had the wood badge, Emlyn. Wood badge was an amazing experience for me. I met people from all over Ohio and Kentucky, and I honestly feel like they're an extension of my family. I learned so many valuable lessons that can apply not only as a leader in Scouts, but also at work and in my personal relationships. I highly recommend taking the wood badge. So that was her thing that she added to this. So I'll turn it over to Eric.
Awesome. You guys ready to head on? While they're coming up here, I'll add one more thing about Andy. When she took wood badge, she was really nervous. Like she was not sure she wanted to go to this. I remember talking to her and trying to convince her. But it was by 10 a.m. I think it was on the first day when she was just laughing so hard her face was red with the rest of her patrol. So if anybody has any nerves, don't worry about it. You guys will have a lot of fun. So this last song we're going to do is actually a traditional one that we do at the end of a lot of campfires. It's called Scout Vespers. It means a lot to me because I think it perfectly embodies how you should end a campfire, because it's a slow song, so it's going to kind of trail off. We're going to sing through the lyrics of it one time, and then we're going to hum it again, the tune, a second time. But it's a great way to help get your scouts to think about what they've done today. Kind of, you had a lot of fun, you played around here during your campfire, but yeah, there is also this reverence part of scouting and trying to be respectful of other people and understanding that you're giving back to other people. So without further ado, if everybody could stand up. Oh, it's, yeah, yes. And I want to make sure everybody got to meet, your first name again is? Compton. Compton is new to our district. He previously was a professor at Ohio University in Athens and then moved out to Arizona. He's been in scouting. This will be his 75th year. Yeah. So something that's pretty interesting about Compton, and I thought was really cool, was that he got a silver beaver when you were in Athens, right? And then he also got it again when he was in Arizona. And he questioned it, said, you can't give this away twice. And they said, no, every council can give it away to who they want to, and they are allowed to give it to him. So he is a silver beaver twice. So we're honored to have him in our group. He also recommended Scout Vespers, and that's where we're like, yep, it had to be sold. It's fine. Oh, and so I'm going to move off to the side so people can see this. And again, it's to the tune of.
Are we going to bring everybody up in a circle?
Do you guys want to come on up in a circle? We can do that. We don't, yeah, come on up. So a lot of times what you'll do is you'll cross your right arm over your left, or vice versa, whichever one you want. And then you kind of come into a circle.
Go that way.
Either one.
Either that way or come across the table. Oh, they're going that way.
Do your best.
Nobody wants to look at your butt. Where's my elbow?
Okay, where are we?
There we go. That's close.
Oh, good grief.
All right. So again, to the tune of O Tenenbaum, and again, it starts off with Softly Falls the Light of Day.
Awesome.
All right.
Softly falls the light of day as our campfire fades away. Silently each scout should ask, have I done my daily task? Have I kept my honor right? Can I guiltless sleep tonight? Have I done and have I dared everything to be prepared?
So as we close out this year, I want to thank everybody for participating in Roundtable. The one thing that will always show true is that no matter what your background is, scouting is for you. It may be different training, it may be different people you meet, but this hat represents all the different walks of life that everybody came from. So thank you again for being part of Roundtable, and we'll see you back on August 7th this year. Thank you very much. That's it. Get out! We don't even have to use the wheel of names.
Oh, that's true. No wheel.
That's disappointing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right.